Hey guys, so engagement. How many times have we heard about it? There's my man Mike Tomlin for head coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's definitely an engaging guy. Um, okay, so continual engagement. There are a few characteristics of what continual engagement means, and I just so happen to finish a course, and I am a certified faculty developer. Woohoo! And here are a couple of things that were given to us as students that I'm going to share with you. So, characteristic one of continual engagement, a teacher who is continually engaged with their students, make your presence known. Let your students know that you're there, you're available. Characteristic two, check in on your course on a regular basis. Obviously, these are very basic and you guys are awesome at this, but I'm just going to go through it. Um, Characteristic three, post in public places where your students can see your input. For example, the announcements and the discussion board, Ask the Professor tab. Use all those tools to your advantage, and let the students know you're there. And then characteristic four, find creative ways to be visible in your course. For example, challenge your students, challenge questions. Sometimes, for example, in the past, I've had a course that was, probably you guys have had the same type of thing where students were not the strongest writers. So, to try and attempt to improve their writing, I would give them a quote from a famous person in history, Martin Luther King, or anybody, a famous person in history, and challenge them to revise that quote and paraphrase it in their own words. And that is one, I think, very valuable exercise to improve writing. Or you can ask bonus questions. Why not give a couple extra points, create a kudos corner or something like that, like congratulations corner, where students can share big events in their lives and kind of build that sense of community. All right. Also, students, here's what they want. Here's what they want. They need to see the teacher come to class because online classes do not teach themselves. So they want to see you come to class. And they want teachers to post more during the first few days of the course, to let them know that you're there, you're watching them, you are available if they need help. Because more often than not, those first few days are a very tumultuous time for our students, so it's good to be highly visible. And then and finally, students consistently praise highly visible instructors on end of course evaluations, so consider that. All right, some suggestions to close this out. Some ideas that I'll share with you. Again, you guys are many of you are already doing these things, just ideas to throw out there. And again, you don't have to do all of them, but just think about maybe adding one or two. And the personalized welcome message and video introduction, we're all doing that. We need to continue to do that. Our students have overwhelmingly responded positively to that, so keep that up. Good job. And post an affirming announcement a couple days into the course. For example, everyone's coming aboard very well. Something that simple can ease anxiety of students, because if students are stressed, learning is unlikely, if not impossible, to take place. An idea from that course that I told you about was to post weekly wrap-up announcements. So to wrap things up in a nice bow, kind of telling students where they started the week, where they ended the week. And then post a preview announcement so it sets expectations for the next week so students know what's coming up. Short ungraded quizzes. A lot of them, students seem to love that and love that challenge, and there's been some evidence to suggest it improves learning. Add short weekly quizzes. You can make them count. It seems the more quizzes added to our courses, the deeper the student learning is. So consider that, and you can create quizzes much like I showed you some of the other tools in Blackboard and other videos that I created for you very quickly, and they will automatically grade for you. And I think about this. I allow redo assignments, and the reason I do that, I know that we're kind of across the board on this, but my thinking is I want mastery. So if it takes a student 2 times to do something, why not give them that opportunity? My goal is not to have them necessarily always get it right the first time. I just want them to get it right. So that's something to think about. We can talk about that if you want. Just something, food for thought. And then finally, you can't have enough multimedia. YouTube videos, YouTube TED Talk videos. There are some great videos that you can add and to supplement your course. our academic freedom as online instructors is not what we teach, because obviously we need a syllabus and we're used to this as public school teachers or working in education, that there are certain topics and certain content that we have to cover. But our academic freedom lies in how we do it. So you can supplement your courses, and you're thoroughly encouraged to, with videos such as YouTube videos, TED Talks videos. Infographics are great visuals for students, other visuals, and teacher-made presentations. So you guys all are doing a great job. We know that. Everybody knows that. Just hopefully some of these little tidbits can help you out. Thanks.